Hey boys, it's me. I know it's been a while. I know I look different. I shaved my mustache off. I had to do it because I kind of feel like I need a new look for this new season that I'm going in my life right now. So I shaved it off, and also I look pretty old. I mean, one of my friends, Michael, told me he was like, "Bro, you look way too old for a high schooler." And I was like, You're right." So I decided to shave it off, and well, I did, and well, now I'm clean shaven, so I look very different now. Maybe a bit younger, I guess you could say, but yeah, so I haven't been making videos often because I've been very busy with school. I have a lot of homework to do, a lot of things to study for. I've been a very busy guy recently, so I haven't had time to make videos. That's why right now I'm making this very short video. But I actually also lost my mic, so I'm filming on this or I'm recording on this like earbuds right now. So it kind of feels really weird, but no matter what obstacles are faced in my life, I'm going to continue to persevere and find a new way, a new path, and just a new way to do things. I don't care what things get in my way. I'm going to find a new way to do it because at the end of the day, I'm going to get the work done, regardless of the obstacle at hand. And that's the mindset that I'm beginning to develop way more now. That as I get older, I begin to realize that life is not going to be easy. You're not going to get your goal. You're not going to get your like reward and your goals like easily. No, there's going to be a lot of obstacles in your way. And what I learned is the best thing you could do is simply just whenever you face obstacles, instead of going around them, face them. Face those obstacles and find a way. Find a way out. The obstacle is the way, says Marcus Aurelius. So whenever you like go through a hard time in life or there's an obstacle that's in front of you, don't try to avoid it. Face it and then try to find a way to get past this obstacle. Look at me for example. My obstacle is I lost my mic. And then while I was like, shoot, now what do I have to do? Well, I improvised and I decided to use this. So life is gonna throw so many curveballs at you, but you must just stay focused and find a way and find a new way and always persevere and do not give up and always keep your head up and be enthusiastically up and be super optimistic. So now, what is this video even about? Well, this video is going to be about the importance of gaining life experience and the importance of just getting off your phone and going out into the real world and just gaining experience on, quite frankly, anything. Girls, I don't know, sports, it can honestly be, I can go on, bro, like parties, like sports, gym, talking to this girl, hanging out with friends, doing something cool, whatever it is, or getting in trouble with by the cops. I don't know. Don't get in trouble by the cops, but just you know what I mean, right? Get life experience. This is something that I recently learned, or actually I've been doing it for a while, but today I truly understood what that means about just gain life experience. Now today I actually went on this little field trip with my friends. Two of my friends, we went on a field trip. It was to Universal Studios. We were gonna tour like the place around, and like we were gonna tour and see how they like make movies and films and the thought process and things like that, right? So, we ended up going after school, or actually, during fourth period, we decided to go to the field trips. My friend drove us there, and when we got there, and well, we got to meet the guy who was in charge of like all these like movies, like Mario Kart, Minions, like Jurassic Park, and then like so many more different movies. We got to meet the guy who was in charge, and well, the guy. We were all like in this little like big building, and we were all sitting like in this like table, and then there was like chairs across from us, and the guy was like on the side, and he was just there talking about like a bunch of things about Universal Studios, where it started, how much he makes, the thought process, how movies like get like created. He talked about a lot of things. And then one of the things that really stuck out to me that he said that the best way to like make a good movie or make a good film is to simply just have an idea, have a life experience, have some experience, have a story to tell. And I thought it was very fascinating because I always get told by my mentors, they're like, bro, go out into the real world and just enjoy life, gain some experience, do fun stuff, whatever it is. And well, I do sometimes here and there have like go out and have fun, right? And yeah, sure, I get some stories to tell. But today I truly was able to understand what it really means to go out into the real world and just gain experience. So after me and my friends like finished a field trip, right? We were like, boys, we gotta go out, bro. Like we gotta like explore this place. I mean, we barely got to do anything. And I was like, you're right, bro. We should go explore. So like, well, me and my friends decided, you know what? Let's go and explore this whole freaking Universal place because we were really close to Universal Studios. So what we decided to do was we decided to just like go around and walk around the Universal Studios like place, right? So we ended up just like going and walking up near the Universal Studios place where it's at, and we ended up like just I'm just gonna keep the story very short because it's a long story. We ended up getting into Universal Studios, and we got on three rides, and it was honestly a blast. And then after that, my friend afterwards, he dropped me off at my friend's house, and as he was driving so reckless. He was like speeding. He was like cutting cars, cutting lanes. He was doing so many things, and I was just like, "Yo, this is crazy." So the point of this whole story is that like you have to just put yourself out there, gain life experience. Go on some random field trip that you don't even know what it is, but just go. Who knows? You might meet some new people. Hang out with your friends on that Saturday night. Why not? I mean, just stay disciplined, of course. Always keep that in mind. But like, have fun. Don't put too much like pressure on yourself sometimes. I always put a lot of pressure on myself a lot. I always tell myself, you have to work harder. You have to work harder. And sure, I do work harder, but sometimes I forget to just, sit back and take things slowly and just relax and have enjoy some time with my friends. So the whole point of the story, guys, and this whole video is to basically just tell you guys the best thing you can do in your life is number one, follow God, and number two, gain some life experience. All right, go out with your friends, go out with that girl, ask that girl out, go on that field trip, go to the beach, go and talk to that random stranger, whatever it is. Just go out to the real world and go and gain some experience. All right, go and gain some fun experience, whatever it is. Just go, go and do it. All right. If you have to, what is it like? Skip your bedtime just for one night, it's fine. You'll recover afterwards. All right, the world won't end. Just go and enjoy some good time with your friends. Okay. Today, that is something that I realized that is very important in life is just going out and hanging out with some friends and gaining some nice little life experience, whatever it is. All right. So just go out and gain some life experience. Talk to friends, whatever it is. Go out, but always make sure to stay disciplined. Always make sure to stay disciplined and don't get it and don't fall into like bad habits. And if you fall into a rut, it's normal. Just remember to get back up and come back 10 times harder trying to achieve your goals. All right. So this video, honestly guys, it isn't like it isn't the clearest. The background isn't the greatest, but whatever. I just wanted to make this little quick video to show you guys my experience that I experienced today. A big lesson that I learned in life, which is just gaining experience. So this video is gonna be very short. It isn't, how my most videos are. It's just me talking about something I learned today. But yeah, but hopefully, in the coming weeks, I will have my mic back. I will hopefully buy a new one, and then I'll have better videos for you guys. And I also just want you guys to know that all these videos that I make, I love doing them so much. All right, I love making videos because I feel like when I make these videos, I'm talking to my younger self, but I'm also just giving out practical advice to anybody who listens. I'm not sure how many people are watching this right now, but if you're watching this, I just want to say thank you so much because you're awesome. All right, if you're watching this video, that means a lot to me. You don't understand, that means a lot to me. All right, so yeah, I don't even know if anybody got to the end, but whatever. But yeah, just wanted to make this little quick video for you guys. I know it isn't like the greatest and the most clearest picture or video that I've made, but it's just something that I wanted to make really quickly and just tell you guys that the best thing you can do in life is number one, follow God, and number two, just gain life experience. Go out to the real world and just have fun and just go out and hang out with friends and don't be and just go crack a laugh and just have a good time and laugh and just have a good time with the boys, man. Gain some life experience because the moment you gain life experience, you will eventually have stories to tell, and those stories you can tell to your kids, friends, whatever, or tell these stories in your videos, whatever it is. So that is the video, guys. I gotta go do homework, but just remember, as always, I believe in you, but God believes in you more. I will see you guys in the next one. God bless, and stay tuned because I will be back posting so much more videos. See you guys. God bless. Thank you so much. Catch you later. Bye.